All right, everybody, and we are on the Mark Hoke Show, and boy, are we live. We've got, well, of course, former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, guy who's got more 5-star plus matches than anybody in history from Dave Meltzer. He's going to be challenging Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship Sunday at AEW Double or Nothing right here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. But right now, he's taking a little time at the pool. It's pretty
Hell
cool.
Yeah, I am.
Will
Hell yeah, I am. I'm
Ospreay.
actually like rubbing some lotion on my wife's back right now, bro.
That's great. Will, how are you doing, man? It seems like you recovered a little bit from that beatdown on Wednesday.
Mate, listen, I'm in Vegas. I'm going to enjoy myself. I've been told to rest by my doctors until tomorrow we can get some actual proper therapy done on my body after I got jumped by Wardlow. My head's all fixed up over there. Got a couple cuts over there, but I'm feeling good, my man. I'm by the pool. I'm enjoying Vegas.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, man. So, well, I'm very glad. This is great, man. I've never done a poolside interview before. This is amazing.
Nah, man. I'm a little bit different to everyone else. I'm enjoying myself, boss.
Well, there
I'm
you
not
go.
I'm not what you exactly call a professional.
That's what you got to do. Well, that's what happens when you're one of the best in the world, man.
I mean, I can only say that's your opinion. That's everyone else's view of me. But I mean, I'm just trying to do my best. And if it's not good enough for certain people, I can't really help that. But other than that, man, I feel like I'm doing a good job. Otherwise, I wouldn't be fighting for the international title this Sunday.
Well, this did get a little bit personal now. Of course, what happened on Wednesday. I know you're pretty excited about this match, trying to win this title, but with what happened, man, this is going to get a little nasty. I think on Sunday afternoon.
I mean, it's always been a bit nasty between myself and Roderick because there's always been that lack of respect between the pair of us. And now things are just escalating. I mean, the blood is on that belt now. And like I said, my spirit is now bonded with that championship. So my duty is this Sunday to rip that thing away from Roderick Strong.
Well, we're going to look forward to seeing that. But, a lot of people have said, of course, that you are probably the best wrestler in the world. How much work did it take to get there? And we have a lot of people here that on the independent scene that have a lot of respect for what you do. Tell us a little bit about the road to getting to possibly being the top wrestler on the planet.
I mean, look, it's about humility most of all. It's about realizing that you're not good at everything, and the way that you're going to get better at this is by throwing yourself into the deep end, man. And that's what I did when I went to Japan. I was 22 years old, boss. 22 years old. I didn't know a lick of Japanese at all. Could barely speak English, mate. Could barely speak English as it is now. So for me, it was all about just applying myself and learning from all of my peers over in Japan. Man, listen, I don't say often. I do feel like right now I'm the best in the world at what I do, and I'm doing my very best to just live up to everybody's expectations. But a lot of this is all about humility, and a lot of it is about saying I don't think I'm the best all the time, but as long as I'm giving everything that I've got, I believe in that ring. Right now, bell to bell, no one's doing better than me.
Well, and of course, you're doing an AEW, and I know that was a really interesting decision for you. We've talked about that a lot. But are you happy that you joined AEW now? Because it sure seems like you got a lot of freedom with the family and everything. You got to be excited about being AEW with all these great talent around you and everything that's happening with it so far.
Man, honestly, I'm enjoying it. And like you said, it was so difficult for me to leave Japan because that was my home, man. That was my bread and butter for so many years. But I can't tell you enough, man. I'm overwhelmed by the response that I've been getting, man. The fact that I've been blessed with this opportunity to be in front of these fans, to be able to constantly go home to be with my wife and to be with my missus, to be with my kid, and just to look after my family was the main thing. But I can't tell you how blessed and how grateful I am to get to be a part of this industry and get to be part of AEW.
Well, what do you want to get out of AEW? Now, you're going to be one of the front guys for this organization now, and a lot of people are expecting big things out of you and taking AEW to a new level. What do you want to do with AEW now that you're one of the front guys?
I want to inspire, man. My whole thing is work ethic. If you look at any of the matches, and if you take them, whatever you want to take about those 5-star matches, right? It's like some people can take it, some people can leave it. But like the least that you could say about me is that I don't work hard. I work extremely hard. So this is all about laying down a foundation for years to come. I want like the Nick Waynes, the youth of like AEW to look at what I'm doing and in 10 years time carry on that same work ethic, because this has been such an eye-opening experience to leave Japan and England where I was so comfortable, and to come over here and to not take my foot off the gas pedal, my friend, to keep pushing forward and to keep inspiring the next generation, and to spread our wings, man. We showed everyone that All In was a complete success. There's so many more markets of wrestling out there. Japan, Australia, all over Europe, Mexico. I want to go visit everywhere and to show AEW's message that this is where the best wrestle.
Well, I think one thing that's been very interesting about AEW is it seems like a lot of the great technical wrestlers have ended up in AEW. You know, you and Okada and Danielson. Is that a coincidence, or is that just something that how it worked out? I mean, because it's really exciting to see that style of wrestling going on, you know, and Zack Saber's been making appearances there too. Is that something that just worked out that way, or is that a challenge that you guys were looking forward to taking that style of wrestling into AEW?
Well, for me, man, like just the ideology of what AEW is the catchphrase. It is where the best wrestle, and like certain people aren't gonna like match that style of where the best wrestle. Do you know what I mean? Like, so for me, the whole idea and the whole aspiration of that is searching for the best wrestlers, the best bell-to-bell competitors that there are in the world, and bringing them to AEW. And apparently I fit that mold, my friends. Like, and for me, it's such an amazing experience to get to share locker rooms with guys like Bryan Danielson. It should be applauded so much that Adam Copeland has completely changed from who he was on the opposite channel and has adapted to what our style is. I think he's always had it in him, eh? But like he's now showing everyone that he belongs with AEW, and like what a blessing it is to have that guy in the dressing room. I really do think like if you think that you're the best at this craft, then this is the place for you.
And of course, we're on the Mark Hoke Show with Will Ospreay, who's going to be challenging Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship. And, you know, I think one thing that I've noticed with AEW is that, you know, you guys are starting to be able to it's a very nostalgic organization, but there's a lot of talk about getting more younger fans involved. And as a guy who's in his 30s, what are you looking to do to try to bring younger fans into professional wrestling and into AEW?
It's always difficult because, like, once again, the sport is always constantly evolving. Using using social media to our advantage, because I do believe, speaking as an ADHD kid, we are currently in like an ADHD generation, and people work so hard to keep anybody's attention. So using social media to our advantage by like getting these crazy moments, whether it's like somebody jumping off a cage, or the violence that we show, where we can actually show the blood that's coming out of us, and then order a camera backstage to say, get this on camera right now and put it out there to the world. So getting to take full advantage of that. But like our whole movement is like what we grew up watching. Like I grew up watching TNA. I grew up watching Ring of Honor. I grew up watching New Japan Pro Wrestling, Dragon Gate and Noah. So showing that and then putting that over to our youth, because that is what captures the young people's imagination. And once we get that and we combine that with our TV audience, yeah, it's going to be a slow burn, but like within years to come, we'll be talking about this generation of AEW being presented right now.
And of course, you know, AJ Styles was one of your great inspirations. You know, tell us a little bit about the people like AJ that inspired you to get into pro wrestling and what that's meant to you over your career.
I mean, AJ was different, right? Because no one was doing it like he was doing it, right? And then from him came the X Division, where it wasn't about weight limits, it was about no limits. That speaks volumes to our generation, because for years there has been this weird class scene of pro wrestling. This is what pro wrestling looks like, and you either like it or you love it, right? Yeah, sorry, you love it or you don't, right? AJ Styles for me broke that barrier and showed us all that there is a different style out there. And not only just that, once that happens, then you started seeing places like Japan come up. You saw people like Ring of Honor putting the camera and the spotlight on pure professional wrestling. It's out there, and that's the best bit about AEW right now, is that it's a complete variety show. If you think that you're the best tag wrestler, oh, we've got that here. Do you think we've got the best high flyers? Yeah, we do, because we've got them all here. Do you think we've got the best storytellers for our current generation? Yeah, we've got that here. And do you want the best bell-to-bell professional wrestling? We've got that. So that's why like guys like AJ inspired our generation into creating that movement.
Man, I got to tell you, I'm already excited for Sunday. Man, you're getting me all pumped up here, Will. This is a blast. I can tell you're excited to be here in Vegas.
Man, like, I'm living up. Can you not see where I'm at, mate? Look at this. I'm enjoying myself, bro. But like, no, man, this weekend means the world to me. The fact that I am in contention for this belt with the lineage and the respect that it has behind it already, for me now, I know that I can elevate that belt. And I'm so excited because this is only the start for me. The International Championship is only the starting blocks. So I implore all of you guys, don't hop on the train too late. It's my time now. It's now or never. Because once I get that belt, I'm taking AEW to whole new heights.
What's special about Las Vegas to you? I know we just had you here a little bit a while ago when you wrestled Josh Alexander. What does Vegas mean to you, and how exciting is it for all of you guys when you come here? Because it's just a little bit of a different place, as we can see right now.
Mate, of course it's a different place. It's a place to celebrate. It's the place to gamble everything that you have on yourself. Do you honestly think that you are the best? Do you think that your hand is better than mine? Of course I do. And this is why Sunday is so important. I believe thoroughly in my heart of hearts, no one in the world is doing it like me right now. And Las Vegas supports it. If you think that you are the best, bet it all. It's double or nothing, baby. Am I going to walk out with the National Championship in my heart? I say I am. I believe it, I feel it, and the AEW fans feel it. And that's why I'm going all in for this bad boy.
Well, we can't wait to see it. And, you know, of course, one other thing coming up for you, too. You already did one big show at Wembley. We got another one coming up. What does that mean to you to get another shot to be at Wembley Stadium in front of your home fans and another 80,000 people?
Mate, doing that was one of the greatest moments of my life, man. I got to walk down Wembley Stadium where not even like some of the best wrestlers that you think have walked down, mate. And I wasn't even with the company at that point. Now I'm a fully fledged member. I'm an all elite member, bro. So this is what it's all about for me. Now when we come back, the people have already got a taste. They're starting to see the journey. They're starting to understand the man. But you don't understand it until you come over with me to Wembley Stadium, until you live in that audience with me. Because all those people are my family, man. They've been through every little bit of the journey with me. From wrestling in the Resistance Gallery in Bethnal Green, to the Electric Ballroom in Camden, to York Hall Bethnal Green with Revolution Pro Wrestling, to the Copper Box Arena. There isn't a better spirit, there isn't a better vibe than coming down to London. Now doing it, times everything that you've ever felt by about 100. There's going to be 80,000 people in there, bruv. And I want everyone around there for that journey.
Well, you know what? I think I'm going to get a stamp on the passport this year, Will. You got me excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to Wembley, and I'm ready for AEW Double or Nothing this weekend. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see you win that championship.
Yeah, man. Listen, I appreciate the support. I appreciate everyone. I'm hurting and I'm banged up. I've not been allowed to work out these last couple of days because of the beating that I have. I've got tomorrow. That's it. I've got tomorrow and then I'm back on it. So I'm nervous and I'm scared, but those nerves only fuel how good of a professional wrestler I am, my friends. I thank you all for all the support, and I promise you all, when the lights are on bright, no one performs better than the Billy Gunn.
Well, we can't wait, Will. Hey, and well, I'm going to let you get back to your wife in the pool, but thank you for taking the time out to join us. This has been one of the most unique interviews I've gotten to do, and got to do it with one of the best in the world. Thank you for taking the time for joining me on the Mark Hoke Show. I do appreciate it, and all the best to you on Sunday at Double or Nothing, my friend.
Yeah, all the best, my friend. Thank you so much for your time and patience. I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that listened. Thank you for the support. Go to www.awtix.com. See where we're at in your place. Because if I'm here, you definitely know that this place is going to go to the next level.
That we can't wait. We'll see you on Sunday, Will. Thanks for the time, brother.
See you, mate. Have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself.
You got it. You too.